What's up, y'all? I have another leg routine for you guys today. This is going to be another one starting with unilateral movements before moving on to those exercises with both legs. So today we're starting with one leg deadlifts using a weight with your leg elevated on the stability ball. So you want to take these nice and slow because they're going to be a little bit more difficult in terms of balance, so it might take you a little bit of focus. One trick I like to use is just staring at a spot on the floor, and that usually helps you focus. I find that for me and my clients, starting with a workout like this, where you have to really focus on stabilizing and using the right muscle to stay in the movement, helps you really get in the right mindset for the workout. So I recommend starting with something where you have to use a little stability and you really have to focus on what you're doing and focus on your body. And this can apply to any of your workout routines, no matter which muscle groups you're working, you can still use that same concept. So after you've done about 2 or 3 sets of 12 on each leg of those, then we're gonna move on to the next exercise. So these are gonna be a quadruped hamstring curl using the cable machine. So you really want to focus here on making sure that your knee stays in line with your hip. Your core has to be super tight, and then you're just kicking your heel back towards your butt. So you're really going to feel these start to burn right away. And you're going to do about 12 to 15 for 3 or 4 sets. This is a hamstring focused routine, so you want to make sure that those hamstrings are burning by the time you're at the end of these. Next, we're going to a sumo deadlift with a barbell. So grab a weight that's challenging for you and a bench as well. So you want to open up your legs pretty wide, turn your toes out, and then you want to drop straight down. I always like to say you want to imagine your upper body is like an elevator and you're just dropping straight down towards the bench and pushing through your heels. Squeeze your glutes to come up. Another thing to note while you're doing these is that your core stays super tight. So you want to make sure that you protect your lower back by keeping your core tight, and also you want your back to be nice and straight as well. So next we're going to go to hamstring curl on the machine. If you have a different kind of machine, that's fine. You just want to make sure that you are going decently heavy. Since we're going to both legs now, you want to make sure you're pushing yourself with that heavier weight. So just keep your feet together, and then you're gonna kick your heels towards your butt and make sure you're controlling the weight on the way back down. And you're actually gonna do a lot of reps here. So since this is one of the main exercises, you're gonna go for 5 sets of 10 reps. After that, your hamstrings should be pretty tired. So we're gonna move on to some accessory exercises to hit some other parts of the legs for this leg workout. So next one is gonna be your glute exercises on the adduction machine, starting leaning forward, and then we're also gonna do some leaning back. So this one is just gonna be a drop set. So starting at the heaviest weight that you can do for 10 reps, then you'll do a drop set for 5 sets. So for example, you'll do 10 on 70, 10 on 60, 10 on 50, 10 on 40, 10 on 30, and so on. So the same thing goes for sitting back. You want to tuck those hips forward and squeeze your core, and then you're going to do the same style drop set. For me, these are usually a little bit harder, so you can start a little bit lighter than the other round and then go from there. So after you do a drop set in each of those positions, we're going to go to the adductor machine and work on the inner thighs. So for these, you're going to go a little bit slower. Well, we're going to do the first 10. They're going to be slow together, slight pause in the middle, and then slow coming outside. After you do about 10 of those, you're going to do 10 a little bit more quickly. So it'll be a set of 20 on a little bit lower weight. Make sure you're really squeezing to bring those legs together and not just throwing the weight back and forth. And then you're gonna do 2 or 3 sets there. After that, you have one final movement that's gonna be calves. So I think it's really important to hit all of the different muscles in your legs when you're doing these leg routines, not just, you know, squats and deadlifts, but making sure that you're also working these accessory muscles, you know, working your inner thighs, working your glutes, working your calves, because it's really going to help you build stronger legs overall. So you're just going to do a couple sets here. 12 to 15 reps is good. And that's the end of this workout. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys for the next workout.